And would you say it's different lighting men and women? Or different age groups? Different types of
Men
people?
and women, definitely different. I think men's faces take harder shadow, and different places that you put the shadow on men, where women's faces couldn't take that kind of shadow. I find that I like to light women from over above and more from the center. Men I light more from the side. So I differentiate the light.
Another thing that I noticed on perhaps one of your photos, I think it was the magazine cover of Whitney Houston, it seemed a little perhaps soft filtered on the skin. Would that be right? Do you... I know that a lot of brands or celebrity like to have filters put on their face. They like to...
Oh, you mean like a diffusion filter over the camera?
Filter, exactly, yeah.
Well, these days you don't need to use a diffusion filter. You need, because you can do it in post, like in Photoshop. You can just layer it with those kind of looks. So it's unnecessary to do it on the shoot. I didn't do it to Whitney. I think some of it I shot with a grainier film, so it had a softer look. But I didn't use those kind of filters often.
And do you allow people to retouch your photos? So, for example, if a magazine or a brand or a celebrity says, you have to put this filter on my face, we can't see the real skin, you have to get rid of the wrinkles, make me slimmer, give me more hair, would you agree to that, or is that something you don't believe in?
I don't think you have any control over that. I think when you do a shoot for a magazine and you hand over the film, they are savages. They completely do what they want. You can't control it, and it's okay. Sometimes they overdo it. They'll put too much retouching on it. But every magazine retouches their women. You know, you don't see a cover of a woman that doesn't have blemishes taken away. It's everybody.
There is a German photographer, Peter Lindbergh, who used to shoot on film when digital existed because he didn't want anybody seeing his images. He wanted to just do it himself. Nobody could see.
I don't... I try my... Maybe he can close this, Teddy. Yeah. My instructions to my assistants on all my shoots is to enclose the monitors in a tent, that I don't want anyone looking at the monitor, especially who I'm shooting. The worst thing is to have them come up and see the shot before you do what you need to do to it, before you edit the right shot, before you crop it, before you retouch it. I don't like having them. It's terrible on shoots. So it doesn't always work. You know, sometimes they fight their way in, but I do my best to give them instructions to, once we know it's in focus and once we have the shot, to quickly take it off the monitor.